And let's see. See what we got here. And we might be live. Are we live here? What's up? Checking on the channels. Do I need to be streaming over here, or is this good? Oh, we're live. What's up? Okay, people. This is this is exciting. Hey guys, what's up, Coach Jake? If you guys, this will start notifying everybody and let people opt in here in a minute. Pretty excited about what we've got going on. Where joining us from? This is gonna be kind of fun, dude. Boom. This one? Yeah. And sweet. Back to comments. Oh, we're in the game. We're working. Here we go. I got somebody from Ohio in the chat with us here. Ty, what's up? I'm trying to put this thing live. We're not live on our TikTok. We got it on YouTube and Instagram. I've been. Who is? Hubby. Appreciate you, Hubby. What's up, dude? Yeah, today's my birthday, actually. Kind of weird to be announcing that, but that is a fact, Jack. Okay, cool, man. Hey, I'm excited. We've got some really cool stuff going on. We're going to go live. Basically, we're going to run a clinic for you guys. So if you're in here, as you guys get in here, jump in or share this thing on socials. We're about to do free live clinic. All right. What's up? Word. Man, this is going to be kind of fun. Okay, dude. We got our pro group in here. We've got some folks coming to us from the socials. I've been somehow banned. Like I'm kicked off. I don't know what you have to do in the world, but I've been kicked off of Facebook completely. Like I can't access my Facebook, my personal page, like Ironclad, like anything. So we are not live on Facebook to all of the people that the 10,000 plus people we know there. I don't even know how many people. Yeah, I haven't been on in like 90 days and I can't get access apparently. So I don't know if they found out that I'm conservative or what the deal is, but but I'm not allowed on Facebook right now. Hey, so I'm excited. We're going to work today. We're about to get out here on the mat. I got MJ helping produce everything today here. I'm cameraman, maintenance man, my right-hand man. And then I've got Braxton here with me. We're going to work on some stuff we've been using for breakdowns on top. It's really the way that we're cinching on the body, okay? The way that we cinch on the body. And then how we're using that in top for folk style and how we're using that in freestyle and Greco. And then that is translating to the way that we grab the body from neutral. So we've already started our freestyle Greco stuff here. We just started yesterday. Wait, not yesterday, a couple days ago. And it's been fantastic. We're having so much fun. So if you guys have any questions, anything else, drop them in the chat as we get going. If you see somebody else, feel free, man, drop your comments, beef up the chat, whatever it is, and we'll get this thing going, okay? We're going to jump out here on the mat and light it up. We'll see y'all in just a second. Ooh. All right, dude, we're in the game. Hey, this is kind of exciting. I can't see our social chats out there, but I can see our pro group. We're going to iterate this thing and get it going. Dang, bro, look at that fresh Rudy shirt. Look at this. My man's looking clean today. Rep it. Hey, the brand of America now, dude. They took over USA Wrestling. Okay, I've got Braxton out here with me. He's my man today. He's my uki, as they say in jiu-jitsu. Okay, so we've been doing first of all, I like to warm this up here. We're talking about how we grip things, okay? And so we're way down the rabbit hole. I'm trying to make this makes sense for new folks getting into what's going on. But we talk about all the chest pieces, okay? Everybody's using their hands to do everything, to grab and hold and everything. We want to learn how to grab and hold with other parts of our body, like our elbows, okay? And so if we're, I like to explain this in, well, here, let's just go. I'm going to go down first. You come here, you're going to go double unders on my ribs. We like to warm guys up prime here. He's going to go kick over, kick back here, and he's learning how to cinch and hold on so his grips don't slip. He's going to go one side. Boom. If he can't kick back over, he would circle around the butt. Kick over, circle around. And then he would swap sides, do this on the other side. Get my shirt all stretched out. Son of a gun. Kick over. Now just circle around the butt. Oh, it's good. It's a nice pull. I didn't just eat birthday breakfast like 30 minutes ago. It's great. Super great time. Okay. So we like to warm guys up with that. And it's the idea of that I'm learning how to hold on with my ribs or with my elbow and the ribs. If I put this kind of quad pod here, okay, then we'll start to catch this tight waist here with my elbow, and I start hanging here, and he's holding me up. But my hand actually isn't gripping. I'm not holding anything with my fingers. My hand looks like this underneath, and my elbow is holding on to the back hip so that it doesn't slide around. This is a big detail here, right? So I'm learning how to hang, and we'll first hang feet in front. Boom, we'll go hang feet in front, and then I'll change sides and hang knee behind. Hang knee behind on his knee here. Partner's going to be nice and tough in this quad pod. Got to be strong. Boom, he's holding up my 235, bro. Well done, bro. Well done. Yeah, took it like a champ. Okay, here. So here's what we've been working on a lot. So I'm going to start you facing this way. Well, let's do this pointed here so kind of at the camera so they can see the first angle. So referee's position here. When I bump this guy forward, I always taught rock. We used to call it rock and chop here. And so this breakdown is important because if you don't get things started here, if you can't get into your funnel and into your grips, you're like all your traps. Okay. These are all like, this is all language that we use. Okay. That explains all of our offense in a really deep way. But if you can't get to these positions, then you don't really get started. You got to get some traction. Okay. And so that starts with getting a good confident grip. Here, okay, and so referee's position will rock to a good tight waist. You can't go too far. I'm going to give it a little rock, and then we talk about chopping. So I'm going to chop elbow to elbow, and I take his head from 12 o'clock high. Imagine we're on a great big old clock, okay? There's 9, 10, 11, 12, and there's low, medium, high as far as height goes. I'm going to take his head from 12 o'clock high to 11, 10, 9 o'clock low as we go here. So as I chop, here, it's not like just hitting the easy button here. I always talk about like people just go here and the guy gives them the arm and they've got this wrist. That's absolute garbage, okay? So he's got some good tension at rock. As I go to chop, I'm hanging over this thing. My knee is planted beside him, and I'm going to knee him in the butt as I drag him over. Boom, knee in the butt, and I'm back on top. And then here I'm rolling into my wing. It makes it a little harder because I got my watch on like a nerd, but I'm rolling my wing in. I'm not pulling and punching. It's a pummel mechanic that rolls into this wing. So as it's going down, it rolls in. It's not a pull and a punch. That's not it, right? And this detail will help me find this grip so many more times than when I otherwise wouldn't have it. So we always start with a rock and chop. Boom, knee in the butt here, and now I'm in the game. I've already found the wrist underneath. We'll spin you back. Boom. If I've got this tight waist wing here and he's hiding this wrist, he doesn't want to let me have it, then I bring my knee to the party and I use my knee to feed the wrist underneath. Notice here again. So he's like, I've got the wing here. Now we're going to wrestle. I've got my chest on him. I really want to have my shoulder back over my lock. Instead of having chest over, I'm going to get shoulder over here. I'm getting tough. And I'm like, I really want this hand, but he's not going to let me have it. Just use your knee and feed it. Use your knee here. Keep it away. Keep it away. He doesn't have a choice, really. Come find the grip I want. Now I'm in the game, right? I'm ready to go to work. But as I'm holding on, my right elbow is holding on to him, and my left elbow is holding on to him. This chicken wing is a wing, and it's a pinch mechanic as I lay on top of it. I make a fist, and I lay on top of it. Can't run up the back, okay? I'm laying on top of this here, and I've really got a hold of it. Now, the thing that you can't see or feel on camera that he feels right now is the difference in, like, if I'm lifting this arm, like, it's really not that bad, versus if I'm laying on this arm. How's that feel, partner? It's pretty snug, right?
Yep.
I got his arm pretty well, okay? And so when we start to add that with, I have the tight waist, and I'm really gripping tight in that elbow, and I'm gripping tight here. I'm holding on with my elbows, and now my forearms aren't cooking, right? That's the number one thing. All the old heads that wrestle, like myself, remember signing bout sheets after matches. You suckers don't know anything about that, but you'd sign a bout sheet, and you'd be trying to write your name, and your forearms are so shot, you'd be like holding the pencil like this, signing a little paper bout sheet because you won. Usually took a couple years to win like that, you know what I mean? But once you started winning, you're always signing bout sheets. So we've been working on this rock and chop breakdown for a while here, okay? Now, what we've started really going to that we're having great success with is this same idea. I'm gonna walk your butt forward here, okay? Instead of like, if this guy really doesn't want me to have his arm, hands out here, and I'm chopping, like, it's really hard to put this together. Eventually, what I have to do is I'm trying to drag him over my knee, but his base is so wide that now I have to use my back knee, and I just go bump, 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 and I put him down in the circle like this. It's kind of, my back foot's going like this here. So I'm gonna start this angle so you guys can see as the rotation happens. When I hang, if this guy's good at freestyle Greco, he's looking inside, he's got this nice inside rotation, I'm gonna really be having issues. And so as I'm like with a little less defense, come back, a little less defense, I can hang. If I get his elbow to the mat, now I can kind of walk with my back knee and start to put it together. But if he gives me more defense, even that won't work, okay? So I'm trying to put this thing together here, and like, we're not in the same weight class. I literally can't get it, okay? Now I could go change hands, hop, and bump into the other side, which is what everybody does, okay? That's a great set of offenses, being able to transition from side to side. So if I was hanging on one side, I'll just take this tight waist hand and go to thigh pry, and then I wrap. So if I stay here and I do this, they're probably going to hit me for locked hands, okay? So if I was hanging, and I'm going to go thigh pry, which holds him open, here to thigh pry. Now this hand's gripping, and as I change sides, boom, now I can get a nice fold, and I'm into my cross wrist, okay? This is a big deal because as he opens up, boom, now I have inside cradle, I have far side cradle, okay? Or I can go knee behind into all my tilt really easily, okay? Come back. But the next option is this again. The next option is to come back in here. Oh, I'm working on this. Boom, here, okay, I'm digging. I'm trying to get to this. If he starts to rotate this inside knee up, then I'm really kind of cooked, okay? And then from here, even if I try to hop sides, it's hard for me to make the play. If we play at the same speed, it's hard for me to make this play and jump all the way to the other side and get there. He usually is like already up into a quad pod or something. It's just a hard transition to make if he does a good job inside rotating, okay? Now, when I talk about this inside rotation, lay flat. Let me help you. I'm gonna look. Hey, so let's lay this foundation real quick. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Okay, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. If that's not true for you, then we need to dial in your offense. Okay, so we often talk about like a mathematical approach. That, like, if you know numbers 1 through 12, okay, right, and you learn multiplication, they're all like it always proofs. It's always true. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Like, instead of adding threes, you eventually just multiply. You count the number of threes. Like, there's 6 of them. 3 times 6 is 18, right? Some of you messed the math up, okay? But like the way that math fits together in this beautiful way, like 12 is 3 times 4. So like 12 has properties of 3 and 4. That may not make sense, especially if you hate math class. You're gonna be lost. But if you are a math guy, if you got that engineer brain, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I think I get that. What I'm saying is, like there are certain movements that you use with your feet, certain movements that you use with your hands. There's a way that your body works and moves optimally, and that way is always true. It's always going to work optimally that way. It's just because it's the way your body's designed. It's true. It's pure. Okay, and so like math, that always maths. Okay, your body's going to always move optimally if you use it in certain ways. Okay, when you do if you're in the weight room, maybe a better example that you might understand is if I'm in the weight room, there's a deadlift, right? There's a, 2 seconds, freeze. Woo. So we're going back to this. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. If you're in the weight room, there's a deadlift, right? Okay. There's a hang clean. There's a front squat, okay, and there's a press, a push press, or a jerk, right? Boom, here, just get to the bar overhead. So if I'm deadlifting, there's technique to my deadlift. I don't just like butt in the air and lift and pull. There's ways to do the deadlift correctly. If I'm going to do a clean and jerk, it is a deadlift into a hang clean into a jerk. It's one thing, right? They call it clean and jerk. But the deadlift is the optimal way to do the lower body lift. What I'm saying is the way you do anything is the way you do everything. If you're picking up a ball or a dumbbell or a rock or whatever, you drop your butt and you deadlift the thing using that technique. I think the same thing is true for your wrestling, okay? So for this guy on bottom, what that looks like is if we were wrestling freestyle and I was going to try to gut him left, he would start walking his hands left and he would start inside rotating up with this inside leg. And he'd be active here. That's what it would look like. Okay, come back. So I'm going to get to my lock. Boom, here he starts inside rotating. And I start trying to drive. And now I'm having a tough time because he's really anchoring my right elbow to the mat. And he's got this nice inside rotation, okay? Now, the only thing here is he's on his right hip. This is what it looks like in freestyle and Greco in our parterre position. If you don't wrestle freestyle and Greco, then like this is easy for you to start picking up and understanding. He's just on his hip here, okay? If he comes up to his knee here, okay, and he does that same walk his hands inside and rotate up, it looks like this breakdown. It's the exact same mechanics. Pause. Sorry, guys. Oh, let's give it 1 second. Technical difficulty. Timeout. Hey, take a second. Fix what you got. Let's see. Boom. Let's see if I can get this to pop up here. Man. Give it a go. It's okay. I'm going to turn this on live while you're working. Check. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to sit down here for just a second. Let that do its thing. We're hanging out in here. Let's see. Let me come back in. Man. Guys, I apologize. We've got a little hang up in here. Oh, wait, check. We're in and out. Painful. Man, technology is the best, and then it's the worst. I'm going to come back in here with you guys. What's up? I'm going to let him mess with that. MJ, do you need that camera on to check it? Boom. Well, we're going to see if we can get that thing going. Hey, this elbow grip thing's going to come together here in just a second. We're just laying that foundation, on-ramping some people here as we get things going. I've got Stefan over here in our pro group. Stefan, is this all picking up? Is this all tracking for you? Thumbs up. Love it. Love it. Love it. Guys, we're going to be doing this stuff every week live. I'm pretty excited about it. Every week at 11, I think we're going to start going live here. We might bump it to 11:30. We'll see. We're going to be going live, and then we'll jump into our pro group, our pro call right after that. I'm pretty excited about it. It's been moderately successful. We're going to work through a few technical difficulties and get this thing going. And if that means that we have to buy some new equipment, which seems like it's usually the answer, then we'll get that going. Let's see what's up. Hey, how are you guys excited about NCAAs tomorrow? What's up? We got picks already. Have you guys done your picks? Let's see here. I'm trying to check out what I got over here. Let me give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab my. How's this going over here? What do you think? You know what's up? Have you turned it off and on already?
So when the grid goes away, that means it connects. And it just keeps it pops right back. I think it's the cord.
Okay, what kind of cord is it?
It's this, the HDMI micro, and maybe the HDMI.
Okay. Mother trucker. All right, well, we might be dead then. All right, let's just wait.